this to me has probably been the most entertaining series. That is the Oklahoma City Thunder and the Dallas Mavericks. My boy Luka Doncic, Illy's boy Kyrie Irving. They have been. I think last year a lot of people, were talking about the duo, and I was like, yo, give them time. Like they didn't have enough time to gel together. After camp, they playing pretty good, but the X factor, PJ Washington playing really well on a team that actually matters. To me, this series is supposed to be over. If they didn't jag game 4, this series should be over. But Luka, he read the tweets. He heard them racist fans in Oklahoma City probably calling him a whole bunch of slurs, Slovenian slurs, whatever it was in the crowd. He was like, yo, he said, yo, I heard him. He said, I love it. I love it when y'all, count me out. You know what I'm saying? And that's what made me do what I got to do. So I believe, man, that this series is going to be. I think that they close them out tomorrow. I really do. And I love what OKC has been doing. By the way, I'm a fan of Shai's game. Not really fan of Shai the person. Not I won't say person. I don't know the nigga, but he's too much of a fashionista to me. And did y'all notice? Somebody tweeted this, and I can't get out. He dresses a lot like the R in R&B. He went a lot of aura fits out there. He was at the podium looking real crucial conflict. Like he was looking real Kelly and Rockland at the end of game 4. So I can't get that out of my head. But they've been good. Shane's been hooping. Chet's been good. Jalen Williams has been awesome. But I just think that in the NBA is one of those leagues where you have to go through things before you win. I don't think that's necessarily the case in the NFL. Maybe a little bit in MLB. But the NBA is the peak. You got to lose before you win league. And I just feel like the veteran presence of Luka and Jason Kidd and PJ Washington and Kyrie. Kyrie has won a championship. I think you're seeing a very mature version of Kyrie Irving this year. And his game has been, he looks relaxed, he looks comfortable, and he's finally able to just worry about basketball. And I feel like that has worked tremendously for them. And I got the Mavs closing this out in game 6. And I think they're going to be waiting for Jokic. And that would be a big European Western Conference final between Luka and Jokic. Illy, what do you think about this series and who you got winning in game 6?
I got the Mavs winning. I have been enjoying this series out of all the other series. This is a Spider-Man meme for me with Shai and Luka because they both are floppers that complain a lot. Because that Shai be driving to the hole. I'll be like, dude, stop doing that, please. Stop. You're a great player. That was all people Harden because people call me a Harden hater. I just thought these players are too good to resort to LA Fitness tactics. That's always been my opinion, and I never liked it. I think Luka's a great player, complains way too much, plays for the foul sometimes way too much. PJ Washington and Daniel Gafford, the X factors in this series. Daniel Gafford, I feel like he is going to be a problem once he can finish off the pick and roll and it's not a lob. He cannot gather 1-2 and lay the ball up. I saw that a lot in game 2 or 3, and Luka was like, bro, catch the ball, jump stop, then go. And I was like, oh man, but once he get it figured out, they're gonna be a dangerous team. This OKC right now is reminding me of the year that they played the Heat. And they just fizzled out. It's like they good, but they don't have the experience yet. And that's how I feel about OKC. They're really good. They just need a couple more L's on their belt, similar to how Boston has been. Couple more L's on their belt, then build as a team. And they're going to be really dangerous in 2-3 years. So, but I got the Mavs pulling this one out. I don't think nobody is going to outduel Luka and Kyrie because I don't think has there been a game in the series where both of them is on point?
No, I think it's not yet.
One or the other.
Yeah, we're due for the big.
So I think it's at that time.
And they got a nice crowd out there in Dallas. I didn't know this nigga Mark Cuban be serving Incredible Hulks at the game. I saw someone at the game took a picture of the menu. He tried to gentrify it with the lemon twist. But
shout out to my sister, DJ Poison Ivy. She's been a DJ for the Mavs for the past couple of years. She came coming up when I used to open up for Lupe. I would get her in all the shows. That's my sister. She does the MCing now, but that's my sister. I want to shout out DJ Poison Ivy.
Big shout out to her. Dante, man, how you got Game 6 going?
I got big Luka sending them boys home, man. I think he gonna close them out. Like I've been saying, with these young teams, it's great to get them on the national spotlight, but at the same time, they got to go through their growing pains. And so this is one of those moments where it seems like damn near everything is going right for OKC throughout the season, and then you get to this series and they kind of get smacked around a little bit, especially in certain areas where they were stronger throughout the season. So I think Luka shuts it out. Shuts it down, closes them out, and we get Mavs, and we'll talk about Game 7 in a second, but the Mavs will secure their spot in the Western Conference Finals.
I will say this before we go to Bang. Big shout out to Daniel Gafford. He is a supporter of the brand Pillars. He always rocks the Pillars. Big shout out to Daniel Gafford, man. Who shout out to rocking our sponsors. So big shout out to Daniel Gafford. Bang, man, what you think about this series, man? You think that Big Luka and them close them out, or you think the Thunder got a Game 7 in them?
Hey, man, I picked Dallas in 6, so let's go ahead and get it. I like the Oklahoma City Thunder. I like all of their talent. They got more talent coming. They got draft picks forever. Like they have everybody's draft picks forever, ladies and gentlemen. So they can package and get folks. They can continue to get young. They can replace people, trade people and replace people. Sam Presti and what they did over there is highway robbery, is shit that you see on 2K. That being said, yeah, I thought 6 would be the max because, they'll get a couple of games in, but the team is just too young. It's just one of those teams that has to go through that growing pains, like y'all said, before they get there. And I think this is one of those things. They have to learn how to win in these situations. Kyrie knows how to win. Luka in this situation knows how to win. So when it gets time for the big boy games, the big boy series, which starts right here. I didn't see them winning this series anyway. So I had Dallas in 6, so I'm gonna stick it there.
Paper on display, haters old news.